Hey guys, Spider Keegs here, and today I'm going to be talking about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Hold on. It's not working. Oh, there we go. I've been hyped for this sequel for a very long time. No Way Home blew me away with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield all joining together with Tom Holland to fight basically the Sinister Six of all the Spider-Man movies in every single film. There is no way you can live up to that Spidey hype. But now with Across the Spider-Verse, not only do you get a few Spider-Men from different universes, like 6, now you get over 200 or 300 different types of Spider-Men all coming together or fighting against one another. This is going to be a Spider-Man fan's wet dream. Yes, I said it. It's going to be a web dream. Spider-Man web dream. I decided to invite one of my old pals, Jesse Reese. Hey Jesse, how would you like to join me in this review of the Spider-Man movie?
No.
Well, I guess that's my answer. Now that this is going to be very big, this is going to be a blockbuster summer where you're competing against films such as The Flash, Pixar's Elementals, the DreamWorks' Terry Gilliam, and the Teenage Kraken, and all these other crazy summer blockbuster films that are going to be making a shit ton of money that I don't even know how many movies I'm going to be seeing this summer because there's just so many big blockbusters. But this Spider-Man movie was number one on my pick because Spider-Man is one of my favorite superheroes. I mean, look what I'm wearing right now. I'm Spider Keeks. Look at this. And the reason why this attire is like this is because this is my summer attire. Someone just burned my last fucking Spider-Man outfit and I'm still pissed about it, but I'm not going to go into that story. Now that we got this Spider-Man coming out, will it be better than the first one? Will it be as hyped as Spider-Man No Way Home? Will it be both? We'll find out after I see Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Damn it.
3 days later.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is probably one of the best animated films I've seen in a long time. It's basically the Empire Strikes Back of animated films. I'm not going to spoil anything in this review, but when you see the film, you'll know what I mean. There's so many different Spider-Mans you can see in the film. You got Scarlet Spider, you got Spider-Man from India, you got Spider-Punk, who's my personal favorite, Spider-Dad, you got Spider-Horse, you got Spider...
Oh, spiders! Spiders! Get them off me!
You got Spider-Man, you got Spider-Man from Spectacular Spider-Man, you got Spider-Man from the PS2 game, you got Spider-Man from the PS4 game, you got Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, you got so many different Spider-Mans I can just count every day. There are just so many different Spider-Man cameos. This film has some of the coolest animation sequences I've ever seen in a very long time, and this is definitely worth watching in the big screen. So much happens in this feature that it's just so hard to explain anything about it. This film is so great that I don't even have any problems. I'm debating if this is probably one of the best Spider-Man films I've seen in recent years because I saw No Way Home, and even though I liked it, it was definitely number 3 or 4 of some of my best Spider-Man films. But Spider-Man 2 is definitely the best, and I love Into the Spider-Verse, and Across the Spider-Verse might be up there as number 2 or number 1. It's just so damn good. It's a 10 out of 10 movie, a lot of web-slinging action, a lot of funny character-written moments from Phil Lord and Chris Miller. Everything was just amped up in this feature film that couldn't say much. The music was also amazing too. I love the music in the first one, but this one just blew me away at the soundtrack. It's become so innovative, capturing the use of animation, how it's just not for kids. It's definitely a unique style that people experiment with, and this new Spider-Man movie just goes all out. It was just eye candy all over the place. It made me want to feel like Spider-Man again. I also love seeing Spider Keegs in the movie. I know you guys didn't see it, but Spider Keegs actually was in, let me see, this corner right there. Yeah, that's definitely Spider Keegs. There are some really cool villain cameos as well. So much happens in this feature film. Now, this part might be a little bit of spoilers, but just a heads up, if you guys don't want to see the spoilers, you can just skip to this part. So spoilers, 3, 2, 1, let's go. The ending definitely feels like a cliffhanger, and that's what I meant when I was saying it was like Empire Strikes Back of animated films, because it's definitely a cliffhanger of a feature film. It's setting up a big climactic third film called Beyond the Spider-Verse, but this feature film definitely was a massive setup, and I remember so many people in the theater feeling pissed off at the ending because they just wanted more, and I totally get that. But I love cliffhanger endings. Why do you think Infinity War is one of my favorite cliffhanger endings? Because the villain wins at the end. And we're not sure how the villain in this feature film wins. The spots, I'm telling you, that villain is just unique art piece. Every time he's on screen, the spots just oozes with different types of spots that can create portals to different dimensions. It was just a fun villain to go crazy all over. But the spots, they're definitely setting the spots up as the big climactic villain for this one. And definitely Miles Morales' arch nemesis. Every Spider-Man has to pretty much follow this basic rule of the canon timeline and what it means to be Spider-Man, so that it's like poetry, or all rhymes. Miles Morales just wants to do his own thing, and I totally get it. He definitely doesn't want to feel like the Spider-Man that other Spider-Mans have to feel like. He just wants to be himself. And I think that's what makes him one of the best Spider-Mans out there. Across the Spider-Verse, hands down, best film of 2023, best anime film of the 2020 so far. I'm giving this one a 10 out of 10, fucking masterpiece. Great film, definitely go out and see it in IMAX. Thank you for checking out my review of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and I hope to see you in the next video. Jesse, hey buddy, how's it going? It's been a while.
Keegan, desk check.
Who's Keegan? I'm Spider Keegs. I think you got the wrong person. This Keegan Dash Check guy doesn't ring a doorbell. Never heard of him in my life. Not a single word. Never heard of him.
I thought we ended things amicably. Now you do this? It seems like recent creative trends have swept you in, and you've been using my likeness to generate AI voice of myself.
AI, your likeness voice? I don't know what you're talking about. You see, this is just like a misunderstanding of the situation.
Oh yeah. It's the real thing. Brace yourself.